start of school, the school year, but the dropout rate really is a big concern in college. Dr. Larry Rito is here. He's the Vice President for Student Development Services at Tarrant County College District, and here really to talk about the keys to being successful when you're a freshman. Thank you so much for coming in. And we're really focused on the freshmen here, first of all, because the numbers are, I mean, these are harsh. 30% of college freshmen drop out. And then when you look even farther out, only about 59% of full-time undergraduate students graduate within 6 years. I mean, that's not even the traditional 4, that's 6 years.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of things that you need to look at when you're going into college, when you're investing this money, this much money. There are some things that you can do to make sure that you are successful.
Absolutely, and I think one of the first things that we like to recommend to first-time in college students is to make sure that they forge an incredible relationship with their academic advisors. A lot of times students get off track, they determine that they want to major in something else, but when they do that, they don't stay connected to the very folks who can actually help them navigate the educational system. So it's really important. And at Tarrant County College, we make sure that all of our first-time in college students at least see their academic advisors twice for their first semester. And then, you know, as we move forward, we really strongly encourage them to make sure that they continue along with that relationship with us.
Okay, so get advised is important. Also get involved. I know when you go to college, and there's even clubs, there's clubs for everything. I mean, you can usually find, and if you can't find a club at the school, there may be something in the public too, that, you know, that in your community that you can get involved with, but get involved.
Yeah, we've got so many clubs at each one of the campuses. And there's so many things that students can actually learn from clubs and organizations in terms of transferable skills into the workforce. We want them to be good leaders. We want them to know how to strategically plan. We want them to be good with budgets. We want them to work with diverse populations of people. And they can learn all of those things as a result of being a part of a club and organization within our campus. 2 clubs of note. Student Government Association, get involved so you can influence some of the things that happen within our campus community. And then also Phi Theta Kappa, which is a community college honor society. That's another one that students could really look forward to participating in.
Yeah, get support. Ask the experts. There's so many experts around a college campus.
Absolutely. Getting support is important. I think, you know, we all know that going to school can be relatively difficult. But during those difficult times, don't isolate yourself.
Well, I think kids are a little shy to ask sometimes, like, I don't want to bother him. But you'd be surprised when you go to you know, a teacher or to somebody and you start asking them about themselves. They're willing to talk.
They're willing to talk. And you know, one great thing about administrators, counselors, faculty, even those in the community that love the institution, they're going to help students come to put together a strategic plan to help overcome some of the challenges that they may be experiencing. So
I was looking at some of the notes that you had passed along to us before this segment, and this is my favorite one. Get to class. It doesn't matter how you get to class.
Absolutely.
You wrote that it doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter what you bring with you. Just get to class. That's the most important thing.
We all know in order to be successful, you got to be there. But once you get there, make sure you get a network of students in the class in case you need some assistance. Make sure you get to know that faculty member, and make sure you take advantage of those faculty member office hours after class if you still have questions about what was taught.
Yeah, you know, when I was in college, there was a quote, and it said, if you know exactly what you want to do, then the university has failed you. And I thought that was so good, because then to me that means, well, the university should be providing you so many different opportunities and so many different things that should intrigue you, that you know, the future's endless.
It's so true. I tell you, you know, that probably should have been one of the first things that we talk about in terms of getting smart in terms of what your degree plan might be. We've got so many students that come in, they don't understand what they want to do. What we do, we just recommend that they take a career assessment inventory, and then we get them on track.
You don't have to know. Exactly,
yeah, exactly. You don't have to know.
So many paths. Thank you so much for being in. We're going to put a link to the Tarrant County College District on our website, fox4news.com.